Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And on tonight's live stream episode, there is a lot to talk about. So, if you guys are new to the channel and would like to know more about what I do here, feel free to get subscribed to the channel and be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications. So, therefore, you won't miss any news, updates, and much more as it comes out directly on this channel as well, guys. So, I do have the live chats open. If you guys would like to jump in, all is welcome as well. Just note for the records that YouTube is, in fact, starting to go after people. I'm not exactly sure what all this is in reference to. I haven't got any further details on that information, but as soon as I find out what all I can, I will definitely keep you guys up to date and let you know what's going on there. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into tonight's live stream. As most of you probably already know, most of you who don't know, famous actor and martial artist Chuck Norris has passed away. So, my respect goes out to my deepest condolences goes out to the family and friends as well. So, I don't know who's going to be checking out my channel, but if you guys are definitely checking this out, this is me just paying my respects. So, more updates and much more coming out. There are some new games coming out this year for PC, and there might be some coming out for console. But for the most part, guys, I really haven't had time to make the preparations for this because this was kind of a last moment thing. So I definitely do want to apologize for any inconveniences, but and as far as YouTube goes, guys, I'm still going to continue making my YouTube live streams, but if they're going to start just going after people at random for whatever case scenario this may be, I really don't know because, like I said, I haven't really got the full details of everything just yet. But I guess they're really starting to crack down on a lot of things. What specifically, I could not tell you because truthfully, I don't really know. But I guess everything will come out in the wash sooner or later. So when that does happen, I'll keep you guys up to date with that and let you know what's going on there. And also, I definitely do want to give a very big shout out to Steam, also for protecting for protecting their consumers. Big shout out to you, Steam. I don't know if you guys are watching my channel or not, but this shout out's for you. As a matter of fact, I've had a Steam account for quite a while, guys. So I definitely do. I definitely do want to give my deepest gratitudes to Steam as well. So, like I said, guys, if you are watching this channel and you would like to see more about what I do here as well, feel free to get subscribed to the channel. And you guys already know the drill. Be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications. Go ahead and flick that, and you guys will be notified each and every single time I live stream. And I do upload videos 3 times a week. That's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So for most of you, oh, and time frame from 8 o'clock to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I've been doing my videos as short as 9 o'clock p.m. But that all just depends on how many people I have in chats. So if you guys are definitely checking out the channel, I definitely do appreciate that. And if you somehow managed to miss the live stream shortly after thereof, again, like I said, all is welcome as well. You guys can pretty much leave a comment down below if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything to that sort of nature. So, guys, I think now's the time we start. I think now's the time we kind of start sitting back and kind of evaluating ourselves as we get ready to put stuff out onto our channel. So therefore, we're actually in the clear for the time being. But like I said, I won't know anything until I investigate this further. So I don't know what they're going after people for, but I guess they're starting to enforce their community standards and so forth. I don't know. This could be a speculated guess, but I guess we'll get to that on a later note. I just recently caught wind of this today, so I have no idea exactly what I'm getting myself into. But like I said, I will definitely keep you guys up to speed with everything that's going on. But hopefully it's just something that's not too serious. Hopefully it's just maybe some minor issues or so forth. But then again, at the end of the day, guys, it is what it is. And if I sound a little off today, that's because I got my coffee here and I made that just a little stronger than I'm used to making it. So, and most of you guys know I do have my laptop next to me, but today I do not have that sitting here because I was kind of at a short notice. So today I will not be having my laptop next to me. But again, if you guys do have questions about anything, please feel free to ask. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my other viewers because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. But the only thing that I can tell you is if you guys are in fact playing Sons of the Forest, YouTube is really cracking down on that game hard. So if you guys are in fact live streaming Sons of the Forest, be sure to edit your videos and be sure not to show any type of some type of any content that would be exploiting on the channel. I don't know why that is because YouTube is kind of being a little funny about that. So I don't know. It's just I thought that I'd bring that to your guys' attention. So therefore, if you didn't know, you if you're watching my channel, you'll now know because I'm basically bringing this out to you guys. So therefore, you guys will know exactly what to look out for. And like I said, if there's something on there that doesn't seem to be within community standards, it's a likely possibility that they may possibly flag your account. Not saying that they will, but it's a likely possibility. There's always that good chance. So definitely, if you guys are monetized and you didn't know anything about this, I'm definitely I'm definitely doing my due diligence in making the informant or not the informant, but making the proper information available to everyone who lacks the knowledge of what I'm mentioning today on this live stream. So it's definitely something to consider if you guys are in fact playing Sons of the Forest and you're on your YouTube live stream. Definitely be sure to edit your videos at the end. So therefore, you guys won't be getting flagged for, I guess, content exploitation or whatever you want to call that. But like I said, YouTube has been kind of funny about that. And YouTube, I think you guys could probably do a little bit better because I'm not the only person that's noticing this. There's quite a few others. So if I might suggest possibly doing better, please do that because there's a there's a few other YouTubers. Once that information gets out there to every every huge account out there, that could create a lot of backlash for you guys, and that could also reduce that could also reduce financial things for you guys as well. So definitely do consider that. Please do take that into consideration because we have something in this. I don't know if you guys are here in the United States, but I but I do know that a branch of YouTube is in the United States, but I don't know where their main headquarters are, if it's overseas or wherever it could be. There is something called freedom of speech, freedom of freedom of expression, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion, and much more. Freedom of the press, that is all a constitutional protected right, which is protected under the First Amendment. So definitely do consider that, guys. If you are working for YouTube that's actually owned by Google, I think you guys could do better. So if that's the case, I think that maybe you guys might have some things to work on. I don't know. This is just coming from somebody who just basically caught wind of that earlier today, and probably a few streams earlier than that. So I have been watching some very big accounts. I'm not going to say names because that is actually protecting the privacy of that other individual. So that's basically what I do. I do not give out names when it comes to other content creators because of privacy issues. So I don't think I only speak upon this behalf for myself. I think I'm kind of speaking up for the whole entire community. But if you guys are in fact doing certain things that actually violates the Constitution, that's automatically null and void because a user agreement would actually consist of an actual signature, a physical signature, not just something that agree to these terms, then you're able to use our platform. Because if there is no physical signature, then that agreement is automatically null and void. Because there is no physical signature. Something that somebody would actually have to sign by themselves. They would actually have to sign a document, but without the proper documentation, that user agreement is automatically null and void. Because for one, by law, that does require a legal physical signature, handwritten. So anyway, I just thought that I would put that out there for you guys. and let you guys know exactly how to protect and defend your rights, especially if a corporation or a company, if it's a company or if it's a corporation, and they think that, and for some odd reason they think, okay, well, let's just go ahead and censor this person because of this type of content. That's a direct violation of 18 U.S. Code, subsection 2381 of the United States Constitution. That's committing treason by definition. So you guys are actually protected under Title 18. And if you guys feel that, if you guys actually do feel that your rights are in fact being violated, check out Morgan and Morgan. Those are some really top-notch attorneys here in the United States. You guys can basically go to their website. I do believe it is morganandmorgan.com or morganandmorgan.org. It's got to be one of those two, guys. But definitely do check out Morgan and Morgan and let them know exactly what's going on. So hopefully it doesn't actually have to come down to that, or if people just start dropping off of YouTube, that's going to create complete and utter chaos, which I hope it doesn't. And as a simple legal disclaimer, I'm not promoting anything illegal. I'm not promoting anything unorthodox. I'm just basically stating actual legal and civil rights. I'm not a licensed attorney myself, but I do happen to know much about the law. because they because if you guys are actually because if you guys are live streaming, you are in fact protected under the First Amendment, which is a constitutional protected right. You guys have the right to express yourselves. And if you guys are playing certain games that YouTube doesn't really agree too much with, contact an attorney and consult with them. And you might want to consult with an attorney and get your consultation and see if any of your rights have been violated. Make sure that you make sure that you have everything on a document to be able to present to that attorney. More than likely, they'll probably send you a form online. Your best bet would be is to talk to an attorney in person, because that is basically attorney-client privilege if that attorney decides to take your case. I'm not saying that it's a guarantee that they will, but it's a likely possibility. So that's pretty much all the simple advice that I have for you guys. If you feel like your rights have been violated in any way, shape, or form, seek legal consultation. Because no company or corporation has a right to trample all over somebody else's constitutional protected rights. Because in this country, here in the United States, we actually have one document and two others to follow along behind it. We have our United States Constitution, which is the most absolutely well-respected document. I've sworn an oath to that document too, by the way, several times. We also had the Bill of Rights and our Declaration of Independence. And and due to the fact that I've sworn an oath to our Constitution, if you guys need any type of assistance trying to get gather information of legal counsel or anything like that, let me know and I'll post a link in the description on the next live stream. So anyway, with that being also guys, there like I said several streams ago, this is going to be a very big year for new game releases. There is quite a few games out, but there's some that may have demos to them. There's some that may not have demos. And where you guys can find those, you can probably find those on different platforms like Steam, Epic Games, Game Pass, probably EA Games. But there's a whole variety of platforms to choose from. There's a very big variety of games. I mean, a lot of your other platforms may possibly carry some of these games that they're pushing out, but when you do purchase the game, guys, you're not exactly the owner. You're not exactly the owner of the game. You're actually purchasing the license to have access to the game. So even though it's in your library, you have actually bought a digital copy of that license. So you are legally licensed to be able to have access to the game. So copyright, I don't think would really say anything about it because when you purchase a digital copy, that makes it legal. Um, and I definitely do want to give Steam another shout out as well for also stepping up and stepping in to protecting all consumers for whatever known reasons. You guys are doing a fantastic job, and this is why I'm staying right here on Steam, guys. Even though I'm on my YouTube channel, I still do have a Steam account. I'm gonna be as loyal as I possibly can to Steam because I pretty much had an account through them for oh good God, probably every bit of 4, maybe 5 years. Yeah, maybe 3, 4 years, something like that. Somewhere in that ballpark. But big kudos to Steam. You guys continue doing what you're doing. I'm definitely going to try to get that, see what I can do about trying to get people in here to basically get an account started. Steam's doing a really good job at what they're doing as well. So I definitely do appreciate the fact that they are actually looking out for the consumers and protecting the consumer as well of the games that's being purchased. There is a game out right now. I probably would not recommend downloading it, but I mean, you can if you want. But Steam has basically came out and said no matter how many hours that you have on it, they'll give you up to like 2 hours of playtime on there. But anything else after that, once you exceed the 2 hours within a 7 day period, it's likely that you may not be able to receive a refund. But if you guys actually do happen to have 0 hours of playtime on it and you purchase the game by mistake, simply send them simply send that game back for a complete refund. It's pretty much a no questions asked. But the inevitable is sometimes Steam may have updates and they could be requesting a refund during the time of the updates of their systems. Either it's their computers or it's their servers or whatever the case may be. But there could be some misfortune to that. But if you didn't spend too much money on the game, then I guess you probably shouldn't have anything to worry about. But I know right now that money's kind of a little bit of a difficult thing to talk about, especially when it comes to people that's on like lower incomes and stuff like that. You know, I think I could pretty much see the reason why with absolute transparency. But big kudos to Steam, and I think you guys have, I definitely do want to take the time to thank you guys for allowing me to give you this shout out here on the channel. So cheers. And by the way, this is coffee, has nothing else in it. Oh, wow. I think I made this a little stronger than I'm used to. Sometimes I tend to do that, but not very often. So I'm just going to kind of sit back and observe and try to gather information of what I can. And once I am able to put the pieces to the puzzle together, I'll basically display the whole thing to you guys. So therefore, you guys will know exactly what to look for, what to be cautious, I guess you could say, cautious of. But I never really had a problem with YouTube. It's just some other people may have had issues with them in the past, but myself, not really so much. But YouTube, little simple advice for you. Instead of actually cracking down on people's rights and stuff like this will also avoid a lot of backlash. Because as you guys can see, I'm right here on the channel as well. So there's probably about hundreds, maybe thousands of us that are using your guys' platforms to to make content. A lot of us creators take a lot of pride in our work. We really do. And when people get unexpected messages and stuff like that, it just brings a whole nother, it just adds another layer to the cake. So, I mean, we don't really mind the guidelines. A lot of us are trying to stay within the guidelines, but there's a certain line to be drawn, especially when it comes to free speech. I know if you guys are actually going after YouTubers for playing something that was not created by all YouTubers, but you're going after everyone who's playing that game, hypothetically speaking, that's kind of like playing Russian roulette with a loaded pew pew. But despite the fact of that is, if you guys are actually having issues with certain games, at least put a at least put some type of at least put some type of an advisory on that channel before that's all being pushed out. Instead of demonetizing people over something like that, there should be advisories on that for age restrictions. So why punish another YouTuber for playing a game that's been sent out by certain devs? At least put some kind of advisory on the game itself or on that video. Must be 18 years of age or older, instead of just punishing people who's playing certain games and doing series upon series of different types of games. To me, that makes absolutely no sense. See, people out here, so for some of us, that actually puts food on our tables. And a lot of us content creators actually do make a living off this. So why punish somebody who's trying to make a living when there should be advisories on certain games, instead of demonetizing that individual for playing something that they did not create? Hopefully this makes a lot of sense to you guys, and hopefully I'm just kind of hoping that y'all take that into consideration and think about what's being said, because if this does continue, guys, there could be a lot of backlash involved in this. And I'm trying to help you guys to try to avoid all the unnecessary backlash, trying to get you guys to think about what you're doing before escalating to something more sinister, to something that's totally unnecessary and could be completely avoided altogether. But censorship, that's unconstitutional, guys. I think you guys could do a lot better. I really do. Because if people are going to start setting up YouTube accounts, at least the number one thing that you guys could do that I could possibly make a suggestion to is put your guys' community standards ahead. When a person's starting their YouTube channel, they should read through the whole entire list of community guidelines of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, instead of just letting them start the account and then just bam, flagging different accounts for certain details. I think in a way that's kind of being a little discriminate. And that's what I mean by backlash. That could run into a lot of legal issues. And I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help you guys avoid any type of legal actions. But I think you guys could do better. But again, like I said, I don't have the full details of everything. So I'm just running off of what's been brought to my attention. So I'm just kind of hoping that maybe you guys would probably consider that by putting the community guidelines way ahead of its schedule So when people start their YouTube channels, they can actually get a chance to read through the community guidelines, standards, regulations, and so forth. But regulations can only go to a certain extent because that basically falls back down on freedom of speech. So just something to think about. I mean, I don't necessarily do this type of stuff on my channel that often, but I think if it's coming down to trampling over people's constitutional rights, I think I'm going to have something to say about that. That falls under freedom of expression, which also falls under the very First Amendment. So just something to think about and try to pass that on to your team. By the way, guys, there's going to be some other games coming out this year as well, but right now I'm going to kind of push aside any other legal issues, stuff like that with YouTube. But anyway, guys, as I was saying, there are going to be a lot more new games coming out this year. A lot of those will probably be coming out for PC, but probably even making their way over to console, depending on what game it is, depending on how how large the files are. But if they have extremely huge files, more than likely those will probably be for PC only. So just definitely do be aware of that, guys and gals. So I hope that I'm just kind of hoping that I get a little bit of recognition for standing up and defending the rights of other YouTubers on here as well. But like I said, I'm not a licensed attorney. I have I have studied the Constitution, and I basically have sworn an oath to that wonderful document. So therefore, if you guys feel, like I said, if you guys do feel that your rights are being violated, seek legal guidance. So I'm not trying to promote anything unnecessary. I'm not trying to promote any irrational type of thing going on, but I'm definitely looking out for the rights of all YouTubers and all content creators on the YouTube channel. So again, at the end of the day, I guess it is what it is. So until I get further information on everything, I'm pretty much staying in the dark room. And it's kind of like trying to read a book in a dark. It's kind of like reading. It's kind of like trying to read a book in a dark room. That does not go too well because if you can't see it, you're not able to read it. So what's the point of having the book in your hand? But I think a lot of things could be disclosed, and if some people like this are expecting me to sign an NDA, I'm not going to do it at all. I will not sign any non-disclosure agreements. Not going to happen. So in a way, if it comes down to it, I think that everybody does have a right to expose certain things when it comes to rights being violated by whatever agency it is, company, corporation, doesn't matter. All that's just, I guess they're probably going to catch the front end of the ordeal, but hopefully not. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to turn my camera around for a moment. I'm going to show you guys some. Looks like I try to pull up some other new games that's coming out for PC. And also, I don't know if a lot of these are going to be coming out for console or not. Like I said, that all depends on the size, the game file size. If you guys do have some things going on with PCs, you will probably more than less have a XML file or ISO file. So hang on just a moment, guys. Here we go. So now I can actually see the chats, guys. So I'm going to open up my Steam page. I'm going to have to shrink that down so I can still keep an eye on the chats. Like I said, I don't have my other PC next to me, so definitely do bear with me for just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So if you do happen to open up your Steam page and this is exactly what you're getting, error code, just go over, click on your library, and then go back and click back on your store page. What that will do, that will refresh the page itself on Steam. So there you go, guys. I definitely hope that does help you out immensely. If it does, feel free to leave a thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications, so therefore you'll always be able to stay up to date and much more as everything comes out here on the channel. I do have a wish list right here, guys. So if you happen to go into your store page and you want to check out your wish list, if you have got stuff already selected, that is absolutely fantastic. If you don't have a wish list already set up, I'll show you guys exactly how to go about getting one of those. So you can actually start a queue of your wish list itself. So for example, what is this? Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead 2 Redemption. So say for instance, you click on this page here, you pull up a game and you want to add that to your, oh shit. So if you want to add that to your wish list, go down, just scroll down a little bit and you'll see right here where it says add to your wish list. Go ahead and click on that and that game will automatically be transferred over to your wish list. So you don't actually have to purchase the game right away. So say for instance, if it's 2-3 months down the road and a sale on it, that right there will actually save you guys some money as well. So definitely do take advantage of most of the sales that are coming out. They are, in fact, running their spring. They're running their spring sales. I do believe this is San Andreas. Yes, this is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This is also for cross-platform PC, and I do believe it's also for console. Don't quote me on that, but I'm going to take a look at that. Right here is actually, I think right here is for PC only, guys. Yes, this is for PC. Subscribe to GTA Plus. I do believe sometime this year GTA 6 should be getting released. I do believe that is pending right now. So definitely do check that out. Resident Evil 4, that is already out on PC, $39.99. But if you guys wait a little while, you can probably catch that game on sale. So it should tell you exactly how much the percentage is when you go to purchase the digital copy of the license for the game. So therefore, you'll have full access to it. You'll be able to play it, and hopefully, you guys can enjoy it. So if you want to check your wish list, for those of you who probably have no idea how to do that, this stream is just for you. So what you want to do is you want to come over here, wish list 11. I have 11 different games on my wish list. I don't know what you guys have on yours. Everything will be stored right here, as you guys can see. And also, by the way, Farmers Dynasty 2, that is not out yet. Release date 2026. There is no specific date to that game that I'm fully aware of. Coming to early access. Planned release date 2026. I've waited a long time for this one to come out. And as you guys can see, if you do gain early access to it and you are experiencing issues with it, you guys can go over here, see all discussions, click on that, and if there's any type of bug issues with the game, go ahead and report those back to the devs so they can actually create a patch note update so they can basically go through and fix any type of bug issues or delays that your game may possibly be having at that time. So, and I do believe this is going to be I don't know if this is going to be for PC only. It's too early to tell yet, guys. So I can't really say for sure. But then again, this could be out for cross-platform, PlayStation, Xbox, uh, PS5, PS6. And if you already have the game in your library, if you do go into your store page, it'll show you exactly what games are in your library. This one here, um, Medieval Dynasty, that is a third party. So if you guys could try to avoid if you guys could try to avoid third party games, I definitely do suggest that because you guys have no idea what may be in store for you guys. It could be something positive or it could be something that you're not quite expecting. So if you do plan on getting certain games, do check out the previews of them. And go from there. So I'm just showing you guys exactly what I'm showing you guys exactly if you have a game on or a game in your library that's probably already there until you remove that from your account, then it will probably be gone. So there you go, guys. I definitely do hope this helps you out because that's basically what I'm here to do. I'm here to try to help everyone as much as I possibly can. Then again, I don't have the answers to everything. So if you guys are so if you guys do happen to ask me some very tough questions, I will try to answer those the best way I know how, to the best of my knowledge. If there's something I don't really have an answer to, I will definitely research it and I will get back to you. And hopefully, I will have a definite answer for you. But I can't really say for sure if it's going to be exactly 100%. So the question that you're asking, if I give you an answer and it's a little off, let me know in the comments down below. If you happen to research it and you find that my answer is not exactly correct, I definitely do want to convey my apology in advance. So nobody's perfect at the end of the day. The word perfect, perfection, perfectionist, I think should all be removed from the dictionary because nobody can truly defy the definition of perfect. Now, you do have games on Steam Deck, so I don't know if you guys actually do have those or not. I do believe that Steam Deck is, in fact, running their Steam operating system. I can't really say for sure because I can't say 100%, but I do have my suspicions to believe that they are, in fact, running their operating system on their games. So I don't know if these are new games right here or if they're just something that's just at random. Drivers 2. Let's see what this one's about, guys. So that game right so this game right here, console guys, for PlayStation, from what you guys actually just saw. What was that I just seen? Oh, this is for Farming Simulator 25, guys. So if you are, in fact, I do believe the DLC, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, for Pack. Okay. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hopefully I'm not butchering that too badly. But if you guys do in fact have a PS5 or PC, this game should be available for that. If you do own a PS4, you will not be able to download that game because it's not compatible for that type of system. If you're on PC and you don't have the Intel iCore 7 processor or the AMD, no, excuse me, the GeForce RTX 3070 graphics card with AMD, this game will not be compatible for that system. So just that would let you guys know. Make sure that your systems are going to be able to withhold, or make sure that your computer or whatever it is going to be able to hold that. If not, you might want to try to update your system as much as you possibly can, or upgrade your system as quickly as possible. Gas Station Simulator has been out for a while, but they are coming out with another version of this. But it's basically, I do believe it's a DLC. This game right here, this is a really good game. I've actually played this one on mobile. I've actually beat this game, guys. And right now, this is the one that I'm playing on, 7 Days to Die, which they actually are running the 2.5 version. So let me see if I can try to blow that image up. 2.5 Bravo 32, I do believe that is. B32. So yeah, guys, this is a really good game to play as well. So there you go, guys. I definitely do hope this does help you out immensely. Definitely do be careful of some of the things that you do post on your channel, because like I said, YouTube has been acting a little funny lately. So I don't, like I said, I don't have the full details. So I am definitely going to be doing I'm definitely going to be investigating this and finding out what all I can. So therefore I can get that back to you guys and let you know exactly what to be careful of. But like I said, if you guys are in fact playing Sons of the Forest, definitely do edit your videos, because YouTube has been cracking down a lot on that game. They are actually targeting that game. And they're going after certain YouTubers because of this. And myself personally, I don't, it's not right at all. So if you do plan on playing Sons of the Forest, try to get you a Twitch account set up and try to play that on Twitch, or try to play that on Discord. Because if you do play that on YouTube, it's a likely possibility they'll probably flag your account. So I definitely don't know what else to say right now, guys. I really don't. But we'll find out. I'll find out something coming up, probably within the next few days. Probably, maybe latest within a week. But if I find out something, I'll let you all know. So again, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. It is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's my time. So, not sure what part of the country you guys are watching the channel from. If you guys are, in fact, checking out my channel, do let me know exactly what time zone that you're watching this from. So, therefore, that will go to help. That will actually let me know exactly where, or not exactly where you guys are at, but that'll let me know exactly what time zone that you guys are in. So if it's like 12 o'clock here, it'd probably be like 9 something out in California. Just on a ballpark scale. But that could be that the timing on that could be incorrect. But anyway, guys, I'm definitely going to go ahead and sign off for the night. I definitely do want to thank you guys again for checking out my channel. And for those of you who are viewing my channel, if you've missed the live stream, you guys could always go back, check it out from the beginning. I definitely do want to thank you guys again for viewing my channel. I'm not doing this all because of clout. I'm just basically doing this to inform you guys of exactly what's going on. So therefore, if you do happen to play Sons of the Forest, be sure to edit your videos and try to cut out what they deem to be exploitation of content. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to be digging deeper into this. So anyway, I definitely do want to thank you guys again for coming to hang out with me here on the channel. If you guys are in fact checking this out at the very end and you had missed the live stream, all is welcome. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, my viewers, because negativity on the channel will not be tolerated at any given time. Sorry, I did not get a chance to check out the comment section on the last live stream. I'm definitely going to go back and check that out today. So if you guys do have questions, comments, or any concerns of any type, feel free to let me know. And as always, thank you guys so very much for this. I definitely do enjoy making this type of content for you. So as always, guys, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty. Most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I love you guys. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.